Shalom, family. Welcome, and thank you for joining me. It's been a while, and I wanted to discuss recent events that are happening, and also discuss, when in prayer with the Most High, the information that I am receiving from Him. And I give all praises to the Most High Yahuwah. He is good and He is faithful always. So as you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about earlier videos that I talked about when it comes to different structures around the world, specifically churches, and we're going to see many of these structures be destroyed. The reason why they're going to be destroyed is because they have used His name. They have used the name of His Son. They use the name Jesus. We call Him Yeshua. They've used His word. They've used it to commit different types of sorcery and witchcraft. They've used it to give credence or validate their sins, their abominations. They have not listened to Him when He has spoken to them, and they know that the Most High has spoken to them. In their quiet place, in their times of reflection, in their times with family and friends, they have received the word from the Most High. They know who He is, they know what is required of them, and they have refused to repent and to heed to His word and to stop all the different types of abominations that they're doing. And it is tradition that is going to condemn them. It is the tradition of man and following Babylon that is going to make them face destruction and be destroyed. And right now, many of them, pastors, ministers, bishops, all the people that are operating in these churches, because they have refused to repent, are facing. Now there are some amongst them who they have heard His voice, and they are coming out, and they have already come out of Babylon. They have already stopped going to the church. They have started to question their pastor. They have started to question their minister. They have started to question the leadership of the church and to point to the word, and they are facing opposition. They're being dismissed. I know because I was one of those people. And they cannot uphold what they're teaching because eventually they will just say, this is what we have been doing. This is the tradition of man. And when that was said to me, I left. I didn't go back to church. And that was an apostolic church. Now, the people themselves that are in the church, they will face destruction. There's too much information out there. There's too much tugging of the heart that has been done, showing the word of the Most High that has been done, and they've refused to listen. The next thing that is going to be done now is the physical structure of these places are going to be destroyed. And the Most High is going to use fire to destroy them. He's going to put it into the hearts of people to burn down these structures. And the people are going to say that God told them to burn down the structure. And the pastors and the ministers and all of the clergy, the bishops, are going to say that they are possessed with a demon. But that's not what it is. That's not what's happening. They're going to burn down with people setting them on fire, or the Most High will let them be set on fire from various means. They're going to be flooded and lifted off the earth, carried away, never to be seen again. Whirlwinds will come down and scatter these structures all over, miles and miles. These structures will be scattered. Earthquakes as well will come and destroy these structures. Volcanic eruptions will come and destroy these structures. Conflict and war among these Gentiles and heathens will destroy the structures. Yes, they'll be bombed. The activities of war will destroy these structures. And at first they're going to say, as they are continuing to say, they're going to come back stronger, that they're going to rebuild, that they're going to come together as a community, and they're going to rebuild their church. Whether it is a small community church, whether it is a landmark that has been in that place for hundreds of years, it doesn't matter, it's being destroyed. The Most High is going to destroy all of these structures. They're not going to stand. And when they say that we're going to come together and we're going to rebuild, they're not going to rebuild nothing. They're not rebuilding anything. They're not coming together to rebuild nothing. But they want you to believe that when these events happen, that all they got to do is go and collect donations, go to their insurance company and ask for a payout, or ask the insurance company to help to rebuild, and that it will be done. And it will not be done. Even if they are able to rebuild or partially rebuild the structure, it will be taken down again. They will not be rebuilding nothing. Anything that they do is fleeting. It is temporary, because they have decided to love Babylon. They have decided to follow the ways of Babylon and say that they are Christian, that they are Catholic, that they are Baptist, that they are Latter-day Saints or Seventh-day Adventists. They have said in their hearts that they are right, and that in their hearts they've told themselves that God reads our hearts and our minds, and he knows our intentions. Are you listening to his word? That is my question to those people that say that, when they say that God knows our hearts and our minds. Are you following his word? Are you doing what is right in his sight? And the answer that is given, and they know what the answer is, it is no. They are not. They're following the traditions of man. The Most High said that we are to follow him. We are to follow the way. Do not go to the right, do not go to the left. That's what he said. You're to stay on the path and go straight and walk with the Most High. And most of the people that are in those places are not doing that. They're doing all different types of abominations. They're looking the other way when they see sin. They're not upholding the ways of the Most High. They're not calling out sin when it's in front of their face. And do you think that on that day when you stand before the Most High, that He is not going to ask you, that time that you saw the evil taking place in front of you, why did not you call it out and use my word? Why did not you call upon me? And why did not you flee from those people, from that place? That is what the Most High is going to ask everyone that decided to follow the traditions of man. Those structures are going to be destroyed, and you're going to see a ramping up, an increased frequency of these church structures being destroyed in various ways, and it will be worldwide wipeout. They're not going to stand. For the other faiths of people that may be listening, your structures will also be destroyed. Yes. But this one is in particular offense to the Most High, because they're using His word and twisting it to fit their traditions. That is my message. These structures will not stand. If you are in these churches, if the Most High has called you out, if you are starting to ask questions and the answers are not making sense, and you're reading the word of the Most High, you need to flee out of these structures, out of these churches. Not only mentally check out, you need to physically check out of them as well. And the Most High will lead you in all truth and all understanding. He will show you who He is. And if you call upon Him, if you ask Yahuwah into your life, He will hear you and He will show you the way. I give all praises to the Most High Yahuwah, and I thank you all for listening. Shalom.